Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video all about different ways to save money in college. So if you guys didn't already know, I'm going to be a junior this year in college. So I've had 2 years to kind of practice saving up money and just living comfortably in college, and these tips and tricks have really helped me, and I hope that they can help you as well. So the first tip I have is to be organized. This is so important. If you're not organized with your finances, there's no way that you're going to be able to keep track and know how much money you're spending each month until you get your statement or until you see like the number in your bank account, if that makes sense. So what I found works really well for me is writing everything down in a bullet journal. So I have basically just a page for my transaction for the month on my credit card, and I just write down literally every purchase I make, and I kind of organize it based on whether it's like coffee or food, clothing, fun activities, things like that. It just helps me kind of break down how much money I'm spending each month on different things. And if I see that one month I spent X amount of money on something and that's a little bit higher than I wanted, then the next month that helps me kind of reshift my focus and try to cut back spending in that area. And like I said, it's a really tangible way to see how much money is coming in and out. I also write down all the money that I'm making through my jobs and stuff like that, and that has worked really, really well for me. But if you're not a tangible person like me, another great option would be like an Excel spreadsheet and just like logging all your finances there. Mint is a really great app. It basically just takes your transactions and puts them into different graphs and charts and shows you how much you're spending in each department. You can set goals, it's free, it's really, really nice. So I found that having some sort of way to organize and keep track of all your finances really helps put you on like a good path to saving money in college. So my second tip is to be aware of how much you're eating out in college. It's so easy to get sucked in this kind of vortex of going out to eat all the time and going on a bunch of cookout runs and things like that. And obviously it's so much fun to do that, and it's great to be social in college. That's a huge part of going to college, but just try to limit the amount of times that you go out. So what I found works best for me is having one meal out a week with friends off campus and then the rest on campus. And most likely your friends are gonna have meal plans as well and are trying to save money. Most people in college are. So more often than not, people are pretty willing to eat on campus, especially if a bunch of people are going, because you still have that social and fun interaction, but it saves everybody a ton of money. So my third tip is to not buy textbooks that you don't need. I've had so many classes where even the teachers have admitted that you don't really need the textbook. Look online, ask friends, read the syllabus, make sure you need the textbook before you buy it. And there's definitely going to be classes where you 100% need the textbook, you'll use it every day. And for those, I always try to rent my textbooks, buy them used, borrow them from a friend, something like that. There's a lot of really great resources online for finding inexpensive textbooks. Your bookstore will most likely jack up the prices. I know mine does, and that's a very common thing in college campuses. So typically, if I do need a textbook, I'll use Amazon, Velour Books, and I'll always check the prices on slugbooks.com. You basically just enter the number of the book and it'll compare a bunch of different websites and give you the best price for it. So basically, before you buy your textbooks, just make sure you need them, and if you do, try to buy them used or rent them. It'll save you a ton of money. So my fourth tip is to always get water when you go out to eat with friends. Getting water when you go out to eat is such an easy way to cut like $2 or $3 off of your bill, and you can most likely get soda or juice or whatever you want to drink on campus with your meal plan. I know that I can, and a lot of my friends at other schools can. So just ordering water is a really great way to save money. It's really great for you, so it's pretty much a win-win situation. And then my last tip is to utilize your student discounts. This is something that I'm still trying to like get in the habit of doing, just because I forget that it's an option sometimes. There are so many great stores that offer student discounts if you have your ID or a school email address, and it can save you so much money. If you just Google like student discounts, you'll get lists of like hundreds and hundreds of companies that have them. I wrote down some of my personal favorites. Amazon Prime is 50% off as a student, which you will definitely utilize if you get it. I love Amazon Prime. Apple has really great student discounts, especially if you're buying like a laptop. They'll normally throw in a pair of like Beats or a couple $100 off just for showing your ID or giving them your email address. Like, why wouldn't you do that? A couple other really great ones are Madewell, Spotify, Harris Teeter, grocery stores always have them. Student Universe is a website where you can buy flights. I booked my flights when I'm studying abroad through Student Universe, and I saved so much money. I would definitely check that one out, and other stores like Topshop as well. Like I said, if you just Google student discounts or check on different websites, most of the time they do have one, and it'll save you around 10%, maybe more off of your purchase. So that's just basically found money. So those are my tips for saving money in college. I hope that you guys found them helpful. If you have any other tips or suggestions for saving money in college, please leave a comment down below. I would love to read through them, and I'm sure that they'd be super helpful. As always, my social media will be linked down below. I've been posting a ton on Instagram and Twitter lately, and I would love for you guys to check it out. And with all that being said, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.